And welcome to Action Dine VR Quest Reviews. My name is Matt. This one we're going to be talking about Warplanes Battles over the Battles over Pacific. That's a tough one for me to get clearly. This game is awesome. The whole Warplanes series, there's now 3 of them. One new one is kind of on its way out. It hit App Lab. Very exciting stuff. There's a video about that one as well that you will also see. But Battles over the Pacific, Battles over Pacific is different enough from World War I fighters in that the planes are all very different. So let's dive in. If we look at the settings, it's pretty much the same exact screen. The settings are all identical. And again, this has a slider for comfort mode and dynamic comfort mode. I have not tried either of those. I do not know if those are like peripheral blinding. So if you're new to VR, you might want to check out the settings area first before trying this one. But like the first one, if you're new to VR, I don't know if I would recommend this is the first thing that you try. I'm going to be honest. It is, it's an awesome experience being able to fly. I'm staring at this mesmerizing flag. Let's check out some actual gameplay. But yeah, this isn't necessarily something you want to try if you're brand new to VR. But when you do feel like you're ready for it, it's pretty exhilarating to feel like you're flying. See, you got the little lever for the landing gear that you actually have to flip up. I do like that you start out in this one on the aircraft carrier, so you've got that short runway. And like in the first one, it had these massive, air balloons, blimps that were incredibly easy to shoot down, and they're a lot of fun just because they're not moving targets, so they're easy to get. Um, so you'll notice in this one, like I felt a little more like enclosed, like a little more claustrophobic in this one because it wasn't an open air cockpit. In Warplanes, World War One fighters, it feels a little more like, it's like a wooden and paper airplane you're flying around in, and you're just kind of more sitting in a bucket that's duct taped to the front with a gun mounted on it. That's kind of how that one feels at times. But this one, it's more modern. You're in metal and glass, so it feels a little more enclosed. The little aiming, that little heads up, you got to look through that little glass. That's new. It's kind of cool, but it does kind of keep you have to kind of keep yourself centered. I like to look when I'm playing. I'm like looking all over the place. You can see me a few times sticking my head right through the glass. I would not make a good pilot. I don't think that would have worked out. I fly okay in the game, but it's just a game. Or is it? But this one, like World War One fighters, has battles at sea and at air. But these planes, aside from being faster and more maneuverable, and those are the two key things, because the enemies are harder to hit because they're faster and more maneuverable as well. You have the addition of a cannon on most of the planes that are available. And some of them not only would have bombs, but you might also see rockets and or torpedoes. So the choices of weapons that you have and it depends on the plane that you pick out, can really determine what kind of play style you should be going for. And also, like, the mission itself, if there's, you probably don't want to be picking torpedoes if it's, you're shooting down fighters. Just saying. But you can pick whatever you want. So this one's lacking the flare gun. That was a favorite from the first Warplanes. So just on that alone, that's why you should actually get both of these games. just because this one doesn't have um, the flare gun as an option. That is a lot of fun. The other thing that this one does not have, maybe they'll add it at some point, but in multiplayer, um, in World War One fighters, you can actually have 3 people in one plane. There's one plane that seats 2 gunners and 1 pilot, and we're gonna go over that in when we talk about some of the multiplayer stuff for this game, enlisting some help from a friend, and we're gonna cover that because these games are a lot of fun with a friend. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. So anyway, I give this game a thumbs up. Absolutely. If you were to choose between World War One and this World War Two version of Warplanes, that's a tough call. They're both excellent. I would probably say start with the first one, and if you like that, and if you want to fly a little bit faster and have the enemies be a little harder to hit, then go ahead and get this one. But I think they're both terrific, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with the third one that should be out soon, hopefully. But anyway, thanks for watching, and you have an excellent day, or else.